Hello, children of the internet. It is I, foggyseñor, and welcome once again to Let's Play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. In the previous episode, Wolf here we started exploring a little bit out in the world. We got some shurikens for our prosthetic arm. We did some training over in that clearing with Hanbei the Undying. Got sharpened up on our swordsmanship a little bit. And we talked with Emma over there about our healing gourd and about the white crap on my face. And we gave her a gourd seed and got an extra use from our healing gourd. And now we are, in this episode, finally going to start like really pushing our way forward and exploring a little more and testing out my combat capabilities. So what I'm going to do is rest at this, commune with this sculptor's idol, and we can head to the outskirts wall, the gate path. This is where we left off. We had a mini-boss that we fought here. And it's time to push forward past where we fought him. So, let's jump out to here and get sort of a look at our next, at the area that we're infiltrating here. Let's see. I'm gonna get to the high ground and have a look, see. Okay. There's a gunman in that house over there. He's really the main issue in this area. That makes it sort of hard. At least at first. I'm going to do my damnedest. I might just avoid enemies in this area, maybe. That might be an easier way to go about it. Hug this wall and look in. Uh-huh. We got a guy hanging out. And there's a few guys patrolling the area as well. There's sort of a little procession that like walks around. One guy, two guy, three guy. I think it's three guys. We're gonna wait for them to sort of move along there. And then I'm gonna crouch. I come up and, alright, I'll perform my death blow now. I think everybody's far enough away. I don't want to hug the wall. Thank you very much. Alright. So I'm sort of, trying to figure out how to get up onto the house now. Well, here. I can crawl up under here. This might help me. Not exactly. We'll look at that Mibu balloon of wealth in a second. Things are a little hairy here. I want to make sure that I do not get seen or caught. Fucking hell. Just get up on the building, please. Those guys up there can kind of see me, but not exactly. If I take this guy out and then sort of crouch down away from him like that, that should do it. Please stop hugging the motherfucking wall. I'm trying to loot. I'm trying to hold down X to loot bodies. That's a thing that you do. Let's see. Okay. My three guys are coming around the corner now, so maybe it would be best for me to come through like this. Where are my guys at? There they are. 1, 2, 3, just walking in a row. Goobers. And they haven't seen that guy either. I don't know why. Okay, Litecoin purse sitting up top of the house. We're gonna get in. I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna jump over here. Hang on the ledge. Oh, hold on. I can eavesdrop on these guys. What are they talking about?
何を弱気なことを。両親とはいえ、一心様はご健在。源一郎様の弓も見事なものじゃ。加えて、鬼行部様もおるではないか。おう、鬼は行部正隆様か。確かにあのお方と鬼影が共にあれば、大手門が抜かれるなど考えられぬわ。
Okay. To breach the Ashina Castle gate, it sounds like we're gonna have to deal with somebody called Gyobu the Demon. Yeah, I wanted to get over here and, get a death blow on this large being here. And I guess I'll hug the wall and watch for a second as these guys come around. I want to see... I guess I didn't notice. That's good. That's real good. Sir? It's time for your, it's time for your eternal nap. Yeah, we're just gonna stealth around this area, sort of take everybody out one by one, slowly. This isn't... it's not necessary to... be this stealthy, I think, coming through here, but it... I don't know, it helps. It's helping me. To be this stealthy. These two guys, this is a problem. How is that guy... what in the world? Oh, they've become suspicious from the body. Okay. They're trying to figure out what happened. Well, while they're taking their time down there, I'm gonna go ahead and, do this. Quickly take out these two guys up here, and then, I don't know, I'll just follow the... well, I don't know, it'd probably be best to take out the guy in front of this group here. Let's try it. Hello, you two wieners. Taking out your big-hatted friend. What are you gonna do about it? He tried. And he failed. Okay, so we've taken out most of the areas, sorry, I think all of the enemies in this area. I think we're safe to sort of walk around now, and a few things have happened. One of them, we picked up this, so we can read about this. This was under the house. This was sort of like in their basement, I guess. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water, imbued with a blessing of wealth. If one pops the golden Mibu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more coin for a period of time. Mibu means aquatic life, or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship. Okay. A blessing of wealth. Fountainhead waters. Mibu means life born of the water or aquatic life. Okay. Worthy of worship, eh? I'm eager to hear more about this. This is interesting to me. Let's see. What have I missed anything? I just want to make sure I've picked everything up and seen it all. The other thing that happened while we were taking all these guys out is my my skill points. I've earned a skill point. You can see it down there at the bottom. You get experience points, I guess. There's some sort of experience point system for beating enemies and stuff, so you accrue those, and then when you get enough, you get a skill point, and we haven't learned yet what those are for. Soon enough, we will get, spend our skill points. I think I need to go back to the sculptor and talk to him about it. And we have a woman, an old woman there, ringing a bell in that house. Not an enemy. There are, like, enemies down here, though. Not enemies, it's just crows. Roosters. Fucking rooster. Bitch! You bitch, rooster! Get out of my way. I'll loot the roosters. They don't drop anything. But this lady has some stuff in her basement as well. If it will let me take it. Coin purses, light coin purse, light coin purse. 3 light coin purses, nice. I'm becoming wealthy. Hello, lady.
Oh. Inosuke ka, segare yo. Waka-sama o minakatta ka no?
I am not your son, as far as I know.
またそのような。そなたはわしがおかしくなったというが、さすがにせがれを間違えるわけなかろう。まあよい。せがれよ。この鈴をそなたに託そう。若さまのことを案じ、作った守り鈴じゃ。この守り鈴を仏様にお供えしておくれ。
What? Okay. A young lord's bell charm. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered. Gotcha. So, at some point we need to go talk to the sculptor about this bell, but I want to continue exploring, maybe see if this old lady has anything else to say.
守り鈴は仏様に備えてくれたかえ?
Yes, not. She's got a one-track mind. Stubborn. Stubborn sculptor, huh? Okay. Lady, thanks for the, bell. Who are you? We've got a lad here who seems to be gravely injured.
そこにおるのか?
Okay. There, I am here. There, yes.
その声。いや、まさかな。御人、我が名は野上伊之助。平田家の
A vassal of the Hirata family.
どうか、そこのあばら屋の老婆の様子、見てやってくれぬか。私の母なのだが、狂ってしまい、もはや誰が誰だか分かっておらぬ。お主の母に会ったぞ。鈴をもらった。そうか。礼を言う。母はその鈴を と気にかけていた。上事のように仏様に備えろと。
Offering it to the Buddha, huh? Everybody wants me to take this bell and offer it to Buddha. So seems to be a very important thing. Do you have anything else for me, guy?
先ほどの御人
Yep,
か。
it's me.
母の相手をしてくれ。かたじけない。母はその鈴をずっと気にかけていた。上事のように仏様。
Yes, offer it to Buddha, offer it to Buddha, offer it to Buddha. Alright. We have got... What the hell? Oh shit. Somebody's seen me. And they're firing at me with a... Damn it, with a cannon. Let's see, can I get the hell out away from the line of fire here? I'm gonna crouch down. They're still suspicious over there. Not anymore. They think I ran away. We did end up on top of this sort of plateau thingy, though. Rock formation, and there's a guy up here who, wants to talk to me.
いかがかね。
供養。
さよう。死者たちのご冥福のため、品を売っておる。見たところあんたも、随分と殺しておるな。ご供養。
What makes you say that, guy? What do you have to buy? What do you have for purchase? He has light coin purses, he has Ungo's sugar pellets. These are all things that we're familiar with, but he also has antidote powder and Robert's firecrackers, so we'll read about those and see if I want to buy them. Antidote powder is a powerful antidote concocted by the Sunken Valley clan. Heals status abnormality poison and temporarily increases poison resistance. Okay, so this is for healing poison. And it is an antidote concocted by the Sunken Valley clan. Gotcha. Magnetite deposits are found in the Sunken Valley, but the place is dangerously toxic. Antidote powder is essential for anyone attempting to mine the ore. Okay, is that what the Sunken Valley clan does? Let's see about Robert's firecrackers. This is a tool, shinobi prosthetic. Firecrackers from across southern seas can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Makes a deafening sound, frightening to animals. Sold by little Robert and his father to raise funds for their travels. Their voyage brought them to Japan, where they would seek the undying in an attempt to extend Robert's life. They're travelers looking for a way to extend young Robert's life, and they're selling firecrackers to do it. Interesting. What do I have? Is there anything I would like to sell? I don't know. I want to buy Robert's firecrackers.
また供養衆あり。カラスどもと同じことじゃて。
But you know what?
どこへ行こうと。
I think I have an idea.
欠かさぬようにの。
As far as that goes. I'm gonna drop down. First of all, I want to see what this is. Let me have... Ooh! Another sugar candy. Gachins. Sugar. The High Senpo priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. Suppresses sound and presence for a time, making the user harder to detect. Bite the candy and take the Gachin stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The assassins do Senpo's dirty work. Once hired guards, now extensions of the monk's will in their quest for undeath. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. High Senpo Priest, Senpo Temple, we've heard a little bit about these guys. They have Ungo's sugar, Akko's sugar, which they apparently distributed among sort of the military ranks of Ashina. But now we've got this sneaky sugar, which they are giving to short but adept assassins who are doing their dirty work. Doing the dirty work of Senpo Temple. And they are now... I like this last sentence. Once hired guards, now extensions of the monk's will in their quest for undeath. Does this mean that these assassins might not be, like, willing at this point? Are they still doing this out of their own volition, or have they sort of been controlled by the monks somehow? Don't know. What I'm gonna do, I'll fling myself across this way. I'm gonna take out this guy. This guy needs to get gone sooner rather than later. Ah, he's dropped black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder. Material used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. Cool. Oh, and he's dropped some antidote powder too. Or she. I think Sunken Valley clan are all ladies, if I remember right. Or the... If they're not all ladies, then they are a matriarchal society. The ladies are a little bit more important. I can't remember exactly what the deal is with Sunken Valley. But I want to take out all these guys. Dude. You gotta try harder than that, man. Alright, one more guy. Come on, bring it. Nice deflect, bro. Let me give you one right back at you. There you go. There's your deflection. Okay. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I want to make sure I have as many sen as I can have before I go spend at that, merchant. Okay. What is this? Jump out to here and use this to fling myself across over to here. And this is our first deposit of scrap iron. Iron dregs, mined in Ashina. Widely used for basic reinforcement, it can serve as a base material for prosthetic tool upgrades. Ashina is burdened with thick snow and infertile land, but the scrap iron dug from her soil is anything but crude. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here a little bit. It seems like, if Ashina has any big exports or, means to keep existing, then it's definitely to do with their mining operations. Iron, gunpowder, ores and stuff down in the Sunken Valley. Infertile land, so we're not doing a whole lot of, growing out here in Ashina. Let's see, where am I? I can't really get back up from here I gotta go this way. Jump out to here. Up, 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 and away. Where is this taking me? Pray tell. Ah! First of all, we've got a sculptor's idol here. I'll commune with that. That's good. Very, very good. We've got a stupid rooster here. I'll go ahead and take that out as well. Let's see. Yep. Okay, this all looks up to snuff. We've got some guys out that way, and if we get close enough, we should be able to eavesdrop on them. Let's see what they've got to say.
縛るだけでは不安じゃのう。戦の前に我らが襲われてはしょうもないわ。いざとなれば火を使うしかあるまい。赤目は火を恐れる。そういうお達しじゃて。お達しねえ。変わっちまったな、アシナの戦も。
Okay, so this is another conversation among a few that we've heard at this point, referencing some sort of upcoming war or battle, some kind. A lot of the soldiers of Ashina seem to be preparing, and a lot of their conversation revolves around some degree of worry, I guess, about their preparedness. But these two guys are talking about an ogre that is chained up there, up at the top of the stairs, you can see. And we're gonna have to do battle with that ogre if we want to pass through this next area. And he's pretty difficult, but these guys mentioned fire as a way of dealing with the ogre. So, I don't know, maybe those firecrackers? But no, it's not the firecrackers. There's more to this. Hello, I'd like to... Can I jump up here? That's what I was trying to do a second ago. I saw a spirit emblem, and I want it. What is this, then? This is another way of getting over here. Okay. So there's this funky... holograms... illusions over here. A remnant. Let's touch it. See what happens. I want to listen to this one more time. Just read it right quickly. We've got a man from Hirata. We're paying our respects. Hirata survivors. Okay. The fate of people... Sorry, let me look at it one more time. No end to... Okay, I see. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. I see. Kuro is feeling a little bit guilty about something that happened at Hirata Estate, which, that guy earlier mentioned he was a vassal of the Hirata clan. So, who is this guy, then? We've got a guy hanging out next to this gate here.
Shinobi no danna da. Yeah.
What? You know me? What night?
旦那、覚えてねえんですか？へえ、なるほど、覚えてねえと。なあ旦那、あっしはあんたに会ったことがある。その頃は賊をやってやした。それから足を洗って物売りを始めたんでさ。
That's so.
銭がない。銭がないから品もない。そこで旦那、あっしにちーとばかし銭を用立てていただけやせんか。それを元手に旦那にもきっと役立つ品を仕入れやす。
Oh,
それ
yeah?
からおまけにあの世のこと話して差し上げやしょう。どうです？悪い話じゃねえでしょ？
Oh, alright, yeah. 10 Just 10? That's fine. Yeah.
銭だ。
Give me some info.
旦那、ありがてえ。
話してくれ。
ああ、もちろんでさ。あの世、あっしらは平田の屋敷に押し入りやした。平田はご存知の通り、芦名の分家。ちんけな野党なんざ、普通は返り討ちです。けど、先だっての戦の折だ。若い侍はほとんど出払ってたんでさ。そこを狙って押し入りやして、そんで火をつけ奪った。その最中でさ、旦那と会ったのは。旦那は何かを探してた。そんな風に見えやしたね。あっしが知ってるのはそんなもんでさ。
そうか。
ああ。あの世もちょうどそんな顔してやした。今も何かをお探しで？ねえ、旦那。お題さえいただけりゃ、他にも知りたいことをお教えできるかもしれやせん。ぜひ、情報を買ってください。
Okay, more information? For 20 sen this time, okay.
情報を買おう。
お買い上げ、ありがとうございやす。ああ、なんたって旦那は忍びでさ。忍びの道具の情報を教えて差し上げやしょう。
Really?
あっし、すげえ勢いで火が出る筒を見かけたことがありやす。平田屋敷の押し入りの時、あっしの仲間がぶんどったもんです。ボーボーってな調子ですげえ勢いで火を吹いてやしたよ。
Okay. So our new friend, Anayama, the peddler, has a memo concerning a flame barrel, which shoots fire out of it. Quite, fortuitous, this. Learning about this just now, because, like we learned a few seconds ago, or a few minutes ago about that ogre, the red-eyed ogre being, afraid of flames. This might be a hint on how to deal with him. But he's talking about the Hirata estate and finding one there some years ago. So I don't know how this helps me. A tattered note written by Anayama seems to be from some years ago. Lucrative info number 36. Really? What are the first 35 of these? When we broke into Hirata estate, we found a barrel that spewed flame. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it and made merry with the drink. Must have been a shinobi's tool.
火の出る筒が平田屋敷に。覚えておこう。
Okay, yes, I will keep that in mind. What else?
旦那、楽しみにしていてください。
Okay. So, he is going to stock up on goodies to sell me, with the coins that I gave him. So we'll come back and talk to him in a little bit. First thing, though, is I want to come back now and get over to that guy, that tent, and buy Robert's firecrackers while I have the opportunity. Hello, sir. Hold on. You know what? Actually, let's sell first. I happen to know that Robert's firecrackers serve a very similar function to this, the fistfuls of ash. Robert's firecrackers distracts enemies and sort of stuns them for a second or two. Or more, it depends. It's definitely better against animals if you're fighting someone on a horse or anything like that. I'm gonna sell all my fistfuls of ash to make this a little easier. And, sell this. And I'm gonna sell 6 of these, I think, so that I have exactly 401 sen.
死者たちにご冥福あれ。
And then I'm going to pop one of my light coin purses. And this is going to give me 100 sen. A light coin purse is worth 100. That'll put me at exactly 501.
いかがかね。
And I will be able to purchase Robert's firecrackers now. Good.
その任具、この辺りで使うでないぞ。カラスどもがビビっちまう。奴らいかに賢くとも、鳥獣には違いないからの。ひどいことはせぬものじゃ。
I've heard that. I've heard the crows are actually very, very, very intelligent. Okay, so we've got our Robert's firecrackers, and damn it, come on now. All I wanted to do was go this way. We've got our Robert's firecrackers. I can jump up here now, and I think we've got plenty of stuff to talk to the sculptor. We'll talk to the sculptor about that bell that I got. We'll see if he can't fit these firecrackers to my prosthetic arm. And I also want to talk to Emma about that memory that I saw over there in those stables. So let's head back to the dilapidated temple. And we'll take care of all that. Back at the dilapidated temple. Lady Emma, I saw something and I need you to explain it to me if you could.
はい。
お主と九郎様の幻を見た。
幻。
ああ、九郎様は今はどこにいる？
アシナの城。その天守近くで囚われとなっておいでです。ですが、城の門は閉じられています。
そうか。
Gotcha. Anything else you can give me?
よく参られました。司祭はまだあなたの体は返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかっ。
I see. My body is no longer... Oh.
何やら
She's got more. Here's my bell.
この鈴だろう。仏に備えろと渡された。
あなたにゆかりのある鈴でしょうか。ならば仏師殿と話してみてはどうですか。仏のことならばあの人が詳しいでしょう。
Understood. I want to talk to you again. I want to make sure that we aren't missing out on anything. My body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. She wants me to come see her if I notice anything alarming, and she's talking to me about the bell again. Shut up about the bell. I'm coming to the sculptor.
なんだ？
お前さん、勘が戻ってきたようじゃな。ちっとは忍びらしくなってきたように見える。とっておきな。
Okay, so this is what happens when you earn your first skill point. After you earn a skill point, if you come back and talk to the sculptor, we get this, the Shinobi Esoteric Text, a book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi, grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are the innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air, and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai. I see.
これは忍びの技じゃ。侍には真似できぬ。忍びの戦う術が書いてある。まあ、どうするかは、お前さん次第よ。戦う術など、忍びだけでもあるまいて。
So that's a little bit of a hint that this esoteric text is not the only one that we'll be getting. I guess it says that here as well. Owning an esoteric text of a combat style will allow its skills to be acquired in the sculptor's idle skill menu. Each enemy defeated provides skill experience. Skill points are acquired once enough experience is gained, which then can be spent to unlock skills. Some skills can also be learned by obtaining items or defeating enemies. Most of them are going to come from your esoteric texts, but there are some rewards for little mini bosses and things like that that come in the form of a skill or something. Okay, so we've got the acquire skills menu. Let's check it out and see what's available to us. Firstly, though, we have different kinds of skills. 3 types of skills: combat arts, shinobi martial arts, and latent skills. Combat arts are, you have to equip them, and they do like it gives you like a specific move that you trigger with a certain button press, but the shinobi martial arts and latent skills are always in effect upon being acquired. So these ones in red are our combat arts, these ones in blue are our shinobi martial arts, and then these yellow ones are latent effects. And we can't see any of those right now. With my 1 skill point, I could buy Whirlwind Slash. It's a combat art that does a sort of spinning attack. It's good for fighting multiple guys at once. But if I wait and spend 2 skill points when I get them, then I can acquire this shinobi martial art called the Mikiri Counter, which I mentioned, I think, in the previous episode. This is easily the best way to deal with thrust attacks. It's a move that you can counter thrust with, where you stomp down on their weapon as they attack you, and it, like it says there, it deals a pretty large amount of damage to their posture. I like reading these too, the combat art. Well, all of the shinobi, like all the skills, their descriptions actually have stuff in them that's kind of interesting. So when surrounded by enemies, this shinobi technique can cut open a path to victory. It is nearly impossible to perceive the speed of a thrust, but not for the sharp eyes of a shinobi. So yeah, I'm going to save my skill point and try to get that 1 up to a 2 so I can buy the Mikiri Counter, because that is going to be huge. That's going to come in very handy. Okay, so now that we've had a look at that, I am going to talk to the sculptor again, and he hears the ring ring of my bell.
この古い鈴のことか。老婆が仏様に備えろと、そう言っていた。
その鈴、見覚えはあるか？
いや、覚えはない。
鈴の方は違うな。お前さんに何やら言いたいことがあるようじゃ。
なんだと？
鈴を備えてみるといい。そこにある優しい顔の仏様は、わしの彫った仏とはわけが違う。誠の仏師が彫られたものだからな。
I see. So he wants me to talk to the Buddha that we spoke with him about a little bit back when we met him. It's over there on the wall. But before I go offer my bell to the Buddha, I want to fit Robert's firecrackers. Yes, Shinobi Firecracker unleashes an explosive flash that briefly blinds foes and inflicts posture damage on beast-type enemies. Has a wide frontward field of effect that can impact multiple foes at once. It's suitable for temporarily immobilizing enemies, and particularly good for scaring beasts. So, there you go. Actually, hold on. We need to actually put it on my thing. Thank you, Mr. Sculptor.
ではな、また久しくらいなら貸してやろう。
Alrighty, I now have firecrackers. I can go use them. Here, let me show off the firecrackers. There you go. Throw some firecrackers out in front of you, and enemies and beasts alike will be immobilized for a second or two. Alright, now that we've done that, it is time to pray at the Buddha with my bell charm. Offer my bell to the Buddha and see what we get out of this.
目をつぶり、鈴の声を聞いてやるといい。その鈴の音が呼び覚ますじゃろう。眠っちまってるお前さんの古い記憶を。
3 years ago? Excuse me? Excuse me, pants? What? I've got a sculptor's idol. This is recognizable. I will rest at it. I will commune. Is this really 3 years ago? What in the world is happening? Hirata Estate? Well, we've heard about this place, and there it is in the distance. Aflame. All aflame. Alright, let's leap down from my perch up there and see what I can find. I love this. There's like an area back this way, but there's like nothing back here. You'd think they might have hidden an item or something on your way in, but nope. It's just an area. Okay, fistful of ash, we know about that. Who are you? What's going on here?
お主、フクロウのせがれか。
What's going on here?
どもが平田屋敷に巫女様を急ぐのじゃ。
Kuro? Oh, I've got to hurry up then. Is he in danger?
何をおかしな。
教えてくれ。
流泉詣での年であろ
う。流泉詣。3年前か。どういうことだ。武士殿は古い記憶と言った。何も覚えてはおらぬが、これは過去ということか。
Okay. It appears that we have somehow traveled to the past, to the Hirata estate. From what I've heard, this appears to be the night that Anayama the peddler was talking about. I see the fire, so it makes sense that this is that night when his gang broke in, and the samurai were all away for whatever reason. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to dig into this a little more and find out what's really going on here. But that is going to be our action item for the next episode. So, look forward to the next episode. We will start exploring this memory of Hirata Estate and figure out exactly what's going on here. Until then, I have been foggyseñor. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao now.